welcome back to the show. We've got Bobby Kinsey Jr. with us now. He's got 2 horses in his barn, and they're mares, and they're 5 years old, and they're both by Toontown.
They are both Toontowns, and I'm not ashamed to say they're probably the 2 best Toontowns that are around. Mr. Kovath, the guy that trained him, has a couple good colts that are racing up the Meadowlands, but for around here, they're pretty much the best 2 that are around. So.
Yeah, they've been racing super. So let's start with 16 Candles first, because who owns her, and then where did the name come up?
Well, a long-time partner of ours, Billy Oberly, we actually had her mother at the classic sale, and we raced her, and she didn't really pan out, so we bred her, and he's big into Motown and 60s rock and roll, so he always names his horses after 60 songs. We have 16 Candles, Party Lights, and we just named 16 Candles half sister, Little GTO. So has to be a Motown name for him. He picks the names, and we're happy with it, so it works out good.
Okay. Now, Play Us a Happy Tune is the other mare.
Yes.
And who owns her?
That's my grandmother and grandfather, Bill and Barbara Kinsey. That's my father's mother and father.
Gotcha. No, it's okay. There's so many like grandparents.
Oh, I know. I've got
gotta...
everybody at the barn, so it's tough to keep them straight.
That's really good though, because it's like a whole family business for you guys.
I wouldn't have it any other way. I've been unlucky at times and had to work for other people and had to go all the way to Sacramento, California, but there's absolutely nothing like working at home. It's just the greatest feeling in the world. Sacramento,
California. When did you do that? For what?
I went out there summer of 2005. I didn't have any work around here. I didn't have any work for my father, so Oscar Thornton was nice enough to give me a chance to go out to Sacramento and train and drive for him, and I was out there for about 3.5 months.
Wow, that's pretty cool though. Yeah. That's a good experience.
It was a lot of fun, but there's no place like home.
That's exactly right. That's what I say.
Had a lot of fun out there, but it still wasn't home. So
right.
The first chance I got to come back, I did.
So those mares now, they were bred also by whoever the owners are. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. So did you see them being born, or were they born at your house, or?
They were all definitely born at the farm. I can't be exactly sure whether or not I was there. They might have been born during the night, but they're definitely all homebreds, and they were definely all foaled at the farm.
Okay. I just wanted to see if he had a special experience with one of them. That
I could tell you stories, but
tell. Is there anything that you want to tell?
Yeah, it's just sometimes they get caught up, and sometimes you gotta go in there and pull them out.
Oh, you're talking about baby stories. Yeah. That was 10 months ago for me. The last time I foaled. No more foaling. If anybody wants to know, don't ask me if I'm having any more, because I'm not, okay? Now, let's talk about the differences with them. Do they race differently, like have different styles? Do they train differently?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I never thought that either one of them would get to the caliber of racing that they're at right now. I thought Play Us Happy Tune would probably be a very good non-winners of 6,000 conditioned mare, and 16 Candles would probably be non-winners of 8,000. And right now they're racing the Junior Opens down here, and they're doing pretty good. Every day is just like a new adventure for me. I can't believe it. I got 2 Junior Open mares. It's unbelievable.
No, that's great. That's fantastic.
It is.
Now, who do you like better?
It's not even close. It's 16 Candles, but Play Us Happy Tune is definitely no slouch. When she's in the right class and everything's right, she's just about as good as any of them. But 16 Candles it's just something about her. It's like driving a sports car. It's unreal.
And now, as far as racing, you like her the best. What about personality? Is she still?
They can both be pretty evil sometimes. Anybody that comes to the farm always wants to see 16 Candles. I tell them, I say, you don't want to go down there, because when you do, she pins her ears, turns around, and fires. And it's the only person she doesn't kick at is my grandfather. That's because he feeds her morning, noon, and night. So
that's good. Good for her. She knows who the
she
one
knows
is
where her
to
bread's
be,
buttered.
Nice to. So, that's great. Well, continued success.
Yep.
I'm happy those mares are doing so well for you. That's great.
Thank you so much.
And thanks for being back on the show.
Not a problem. Anytime.
Oh, wait a minute. Should we mention that the last time you were on the show it was several years ago?
I was 10, and I told you before the interview I didn't want the footage to be pulled, but I'm sure you will, and that'll be fine.
What did you say? You were 10, or
no? It was 10 years ago. I'll take one for the team. You can pull it out. I was bouncing a golf ball, and Had an ugly shirt on, but whatever. It's all good fun. So.
It's all good fun. That's exactly right. Do you still play golf?
Yes, as much as I can. I've only got a chance to play maybe 3 or 4 times this year, but when we wind down here at the end of this month, I'm going to play probably 3 or 4 times a week at least if I can. If not, I'll play more.
Okay. How is your score? Like, because when you were younger, you were like,
Everybody said that, but I'm not really that good. I'm just a lot better than most of the people that play. So it's just in the grand scheme of things, I'm really not that good. There's 4 or 5 guys here that I can't beat, so I won't say their names, but.
We'll reveal it someday on post time. You'll just have to keep watching. So.
I will.
Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you, Heather.
Thanks so much for spending time with me this morning, and I hope you come out to Harrington Raceway this week because we have got 5 nights of great live action. That's Sunday through Thursday. The post time each evening's at 5:30 p.m. Have a wonderful week. I hope to see you at the track, and God bless.
Post Time is taped in front of a live studio audience.